Hello everyone, I'm Chester44 and welcome to this Let's Play of Avernum 4. Last episode we took a look around the region east of Almaria, just to see what kinds of things were going on around there. Now, with everything cleared out, all quests taken care of and all done, it's time to try and find our way through the city, through the secret underground smuggler's tunnel. But now that I think about it, I think we've leveled up a couple times. Yeah, let me do a quick level up here. Let me think. Yeah, I suppose a point in nature lore and a point in quick action for Nova. For Lirin, I think tool use of 18 is probably good enough. So, bring his strength up to 10. That'll work. And a point in quick action and hardiness. For John, put the point into pre-spell. 16 is probably going to be enough. That way we'll probably be able to get every spell. And for Pyrrha, well, that's fine there. Intelligence to 10. Exactly, that is what I want. Perfect. Wait, could we train him? No, we couldn't. Alright, intelligence to 10. Perfect. Alright then, that taken care of, let's get going. A lot of merchant goods have been left down here and forgotten. This must be an old smuggler's route to sneak past the tax collectors of Almaria. Actually, we don't really need that. Only we were told there were guards. What do you know? There is an armed woman in the shadows ahead. She steps out into the lamplight, and you see to your relief that she is an Avernite soldier, probably from Almaria. She frowns at you. You suspect that strangers aren't supposed to be down here. It seems likely that you will have to talk to her for a few minutes to explain who you are and what you're doing. Then she screams, whips out her blade, and attacks. Well, so much for trying to explain our way through. Now we're going to have to kill several Almarian guards. Drawing a healing potion. Lovely. Ow. Alright. Lightning. Does a lot of damage. It's expensive, but it's very... Oh, come on. Enough with the healing potions. You don't really have to do that, do you? There we go. Looks like she still had a couple on her. No, those are elixirs. Oh, wait, that's a better broadsword. Iron broadsword. Take it. Alright, great. Well, we've just killed a member of the Avernum army. Fan-freaking-tastic. Let's take a look this way first, as it looked like it led to a dead end of some sort. Yeah, that's a dead end. What about over here? Nope, still a dead end. Okay then. Now entering Almaria. The west wall is made of large stone blocks reinforcing the ceiling above. As you travel north, the air fills with the scent of fresh sewage flowing out to the river. If you listen carefully, you think you can hear the faint echoes of footsteps and cartwheels above you. You must be below the city of Almaria. Well, we are. No way through there. The river way over the sewers here. Oh, hello, turrets. Great. Turrets, just what we wanted. Just what I wanted. Okay. Ow. Ow. Okay. Okay, energy. They are resistant to energy. Fine. I forgot about that. Okay, that one's dead. Ow. Okay, fireball. And cold will get rid of this one. There we go. Okay. And I see another one. Fantastic. Alright, and another fire for this one. There we go. Okay, turrets all taken care of. Bloody hell. Seems to be a couple ways we can go here. Someone, perhaps a brigand, murdered this merchant in cold blood. Yes, a brigand. Oh. There are 3 people in this cell, 2 humans and a slith. You brace yourself, expecting an attack. Then you realize that they are barely strong enough to stand. 2 of them are fairly young, though in the case of the slith it is hard to tell. The older woman steps forward to greet you. I am Sage Carlotta. I hope you are not one of the maddened idiots of Almaria. We are on urgent business of the castle, and I demand all assistance that you can provide. What is your mission? We were sent by the castle to examine the surface portal. It is malfunctioning, and it is, of course, necessary to get it working as soon as possible. Otherwise, disaster. Where is the surface portal? Between here and the Tower of Magi. What is wrong with it? I can hardly answer that until I've inspected it, can I? What disaster will happen if the portal is not repaired? If people find out that they are trapped in the underworld, no new supplies, no escape, widespread panic at best. Sage Carlotta waits patiently for you to offer your assistance. How did you get stuck here? I came to the gates of Almaria. The fools refused to let me in. I insisted. They opened the gate, then before we were halfway through the town they attacked. They tried to kill you. I do not think they wanted us dead immediately. They wanted to hang us, like they did to some other poor souls, though we didn't know that at first. It was a mindless mob with the leaders of the town nowhere in sight. What a mess. Do you know about the Shade? We did, but we underestimated the extent to which it affected people here. You need my assistance. Yes, I need you to tell me how we can get out of here. A route that does not involve entering the city of lunatics above. Well, the passage to the south is safe. Once you get to the crossing, just turn left and head straight down. You'll find a way out. You'll be south of Almaria. Then we will leave without delay. I greatly appreciate your assistance. I hope that we meet again. With much groaning and coughing, the mage and her 2 apprentices leave the cell. Looks like they're barely strong enough to make the journey. As long as they aren't attacked too many times along the way. Well, that's good. That almost looks like it goes into the city itself. Before we do, I want to go back and let them know what happened. You know, inform them that we found the mages. I mean, they'll probably know, but I just want to take care of it. So, a quick run up to Camp Samuel's, and then a run to the portal. Alright, over here. I found the mages under Almaria and freed them, Commander. The commander looks surprised. What? Something going well, according to plan. Amazing. I'll have to tell my daughter about it. This unaccustomed good news has put me in a generous mood. I will instruct Private Jin to unlock some of the boxes in the storerooms. Help yourself. Really? I thought they were already unlocked. Huh. I mean... Okay then. Now let's go take a quick trip over to the portal. Inform them, although they probably already know, but we may as well. Bit of a run, but we can get there. Down this way, and into here. I found the mages in a cell in Almaria, and I freed them, Portmaster Piero. I know, Sage Carlotta has been here, and they took their measurements and are gone. They say they're going to the tower colony for parts and they'll be back. They're probably there now. I don't know if they can do it, but I appreciate your help. Thanks. I think you did Avernum a real favor. And to help you in return, I unlocked one of the first aid boxes for you. He points to the southeast. Oh, I didn't even see those. Thank you. Rod of Defenses. You don't have... Well, do we have one of those? No, we don't. And a grounded cloak. Alright. Man, we've got so many things. We can probably sell a lot of them. We don't really use wands or the like, honestly. Oh well. Gotta go all the way around. I'll be back while I run back to where we were. Alright, let's head up these stairs into Almaria itself. Well, someone died here. Can sell that wand. You step out into the city of Almaria, or at least a large ruined section of it. The area once contained warehouses where merchants could deliver and pick up goods for transit. They have been leveled by powerful magic. As you step outside, you are assaulted by a powerful, uncontrollable feeling of dread and suspicion. You are in the city without permission. If the city guard sees you, they might attack. No, they definitely will. Then you look to the west and you see the source of your paranoia. It is a gigantic shade surrounded by a faint, sickly green mist. It stands calmly in the middle of the ruins it created. It doesn't move, not even to look around. It isn't attacking you, and it may not be able to sense you from this distance, but it stands between you and the rest of town. If you want to see if the city guard is ready to attack you on sight, you would have to slip past the shade. I think it might be better if we just, went by here and had nothing to do with it. There is only one item left on this job board. Unsurprising, since the presence of the shade made reaching the board alive nearly impossible. It is an old and moldy letter addressed to Roan, court wizard of the castle. Can barely... There's the shade. Alright, let's keep our distance from it. Just sneak around. No way we can get by it, I think. Looks like this is the other way through. Oh, and another one of these turrets. There's a couple of them. Fan-freaking-tastic. Okay. Okay, we're actually close enough to hurt that one. Ow. Okay, that one's done. You know what? I really don't mind because, okay. No, that won't work. Okay, heal. That works. Ow. Ow. There we go. And a healing. Bloody turrets. Alright. We got this. There we go. Okay. Turrets down. This must be the way out. Interesting. Huh. Very interesting. You find another cave full of abandoned merchants' goods. Someone must have driven the smugglers away, forcing them to leave their stuff behind. As you enter the cave, several men step out of the shadows. They are ugly and hostile fellows, clearly not in the mood for conversation. They wield long daggers. The blades are smeared with an ugly black substance. One of them looks at you carefully. Then he nods. That's the one! Time to earn our money! And they charge. Bandits, I think. Not what I wanted! No, they're not bandits, they're assassins. Not the three I wanted targeted. Okay, this may hurt a bit. Ow. Ow. Oh, they surrounded us! Oh dear. That's bad. Okay, that killed two of them at least. Okay, big healing. There we go. Uh-oh. Oh dear. Okay, that one's dead. That one's dead. Got that one. Big healing, mass healing. Thank you. Okay, that's dead. Alright. Well, that was unexpected. Wonder what that was about. No sign of anything. Wait, there's another one. Fortunately, he's all alone. We can kill him. Got him. Anything else back here? No. Alright. Let's keep moving. Looks like this is a way out. Yeah, there we go. At last you emerge from the dank tunnel and look around. You are on the west side of the river. You are finally past the city of Almaria. To the west, through the mist, you can see a massive building waiting for you. This leg of your journey is nearly complete. You are close to the castle. Oh, good. What the? Oh, okay. Hello. Let's stay far away from Almaria then. Just seeing us is enough to cause hostility. Okay, castle is to the west. I mean, we'll take a look around here, but we're staying away from the city of Almaria itself. Well, this is interesting. This is an inn or something? The River Inn. Guess I was right. Alright, let's take a look. The River Inn. This is a courtier who is having a glass of wine and plotting ways to gain influence in the court, and maybe even to become a confidant of King Starus himself. You are clearly seen as a person of minimal political importance, and therefore a person of minimal value. You are shooed away. This is a soldier of Avernum stopping for a quick meal on the way to deliver a report to the castle. He invites you to sit down and share a drink and tales of the war. You will learn that the chaos you have seen so far has spread to pretty much all of Avernum. This high-class inn sits in the shadow of the castle. It caters to the courtiers, officers, and people of importance who come to court seeking influence or favors. The innkeeper is very friendly when he greets you. Though you are dirty from the road, smart businessmen who live outside city walls are always friendly to adventurers. I am Cintrian, and this is the River Inn. Would you care for a meal and a peaceful rest from the troubles of the road, or a beverage to wet your throat? What do you have for sale? Food and ale. Could I get a room? Of course, and because business is so horribly slow, I will give it to you free of charge. Never let it be said I did not help those who risked their lives for Avernum. Shared sacrifice, yes? After several hours of sleep and a good bed, followed by a good breakfast, you are refreshed and ready to travel. Heard any interesting news? This place is full of nothing but gossip. People are always talking about what is happening in the castle, or what is happening in Almaria, and the soldiers are a good source of news of the troubles. What have you heard about Almaria? Well, it is an open secret that King Starus is furious at them for closing the gates, and for all their misbehavior in general. It is likely that he will force the city's gates open soon, by force if necessary. What is happening in the castle? A lot of bitterness. King Starus has left a lot of the daily operation of the castle to Advisor Houghton, who is said to be an efficient but abrasive fellow. Courtiers who have been thwarted in their quest for direct access to the king are, of course, furious. How goes the war? I am not sure. The only people who spread rumors are the people who don't know anything about anything, so it's hard to sort anything out. One fellow in here recently said, while quite drunk, that the problems were all being caused by the Venati. Foolishness, if you ask me. Yes, or maybe not. But we'll say nothing. Right, let's see here. Bowls, spoons, all that kind of crap. Here's someone's room with an energy elixir and coins. And in here we got more coins. And tinker's gloves, and a fine... Yeah, those we can sell. That's nice. Alright, back to looking around. Huh. A small family of farmers has burrowed into the wall of this cave. It is a surprisingly cozy home despite the low ceiling. The head of the family greets you. Greetings, adventurer! I am Goodman Casey, and this is my farm. I do quite a good business of selling rations to travelers to and from the castle. Are you interested? Thank you, but no thanks. Can you tell me anything about the castle, though? Well, it's big, and that's about all I know. I'm not a courier. I'm not a courtier. I work for a living. Okay, then. This is a member of Goodman Casey's family. They are understandably nervous about having an armed stranger in their home. They don't talk much. Probably the same thing there. Yep. And this is pretty much his larder. Alright, fair enough. And that's the castle itself, right to the east. Huh. We really are right at the castle. Oh, hello. You meet a small force of castle guards keeping a watchful eye on the roads around the citadel. The guards around the castle are drawn from the best soldiers of Avernum. Considering the magical resources available to potential assassins, keeping one's leaders alive requires great care and effort. They nod curtly to you as they pass on the road, but they do not stop and chat. They're all duty. Completely fair enough, I say. Doesn't look like there's much else over here, so let's head around. We'll stop just before we go into the castle. I mean, we'll take a look around here. One nice thing about living in Avernum is that waste disposal is never a problem. If you have a lot of trash, there is always a convenient nearby bottomless pit. And we were able to calm the rats, too, and find some herbs. Very nice. Not much here. So, that leaves over here. Lizard pens. Not much up there. It's basically the north wall. Nothing here. Nothing here. Yeah, not really much of anything in the north wall there. Alright. This way. There's the castle again. A couple buildings outside it. The castle south, Almaria east, Fort Emerald and Nass to the west. Alright. Let's see. Oswald's Emporium and Cross's Fine Clothing. Let's check the clothing place first. This shop sells fine clothing made from materials brought at great expense from the surface world. Any noble looking for influence in the castle would be foolish to wear less. The tailor is tall, arrogant, and convinced, after he gets a good look at you, that you are not going to be a good customer. Ah, yes. I am Cross. Did you come in here by mistake? No? Then what do you want? Let me see your wares. Well, the cloak and robe stuff is not too terrible, but nothing we need. So how's business? Poor. These are troubled times, and I've been unable to get new material from the surface portal for weeks. And that's the extent of his desire to make small talk with you. I don't need anything. Well, then don't let me keep you. There is a dandy fop in the dressing room, trying on fine cotton tunics. He can't make up his mind. The floor is covered with rejected candidates. When you poke your head in, he snaps at you. What are you doing? Get out of here! This booth is occupied! Okay, little Mr. Dandy Fop. Bye. This is a huge shop. It has luxury supplies for the castle, equipment for passing merchants, and arms and armor for the many soldiers passing by. The proprietor of the shop is clearly a very wealthy man. The cloth of his robes is from the surface, and he is quite overweight, which is unusual in Avernum. He is also wise enough to be polite to his customers. A new visitor, a wanderer of the cave. I am Oswald, and this is my shop. We have a wide variety of supplies, and are sure to have something to appeal to a traveler like yourself. How can I help you? Let me see what you got. He's got a wide variety. Again, nothing we need. Energy elixirs might be handy, though. We do have things to sell, though. So, if you don't mind, please give us more coins so that we can proceed to completely destroy the Avernum economy by selling everything to merchants and never buying anything unless it's spells or the like. Like I said, completely ruin the Avernum economy. This merchant is a young, slender woman. She has set out her goods by the side of the road on heavily worn carpets. She is probably just stopping here briefly on the way to somewhere else. Her goods are mostly tools and cooking implements. Doesn't look like she has much that would interest you. She realizes this too and sighs. Hello, I'm Silverman. These are my wares. Don't feel the need to pretend you want anything. Yeah, nothing we want. I mean, some of those we could have used for certain quests, but we got that done. I want to sell something. That makes two of us, but I can't afford to buy. You should go talk to Oswald. She points at the large stone building across the road. Is this a temporary stop for you? No, I live here, by the road. It's my dream come true. What I want to say was that I was going to Blosk. It's a city west of here, but it was recently mostly destroyed by something or other. So I'm waiting here until I can come up with a better place to go. Blosk was destroyed? By what? Oh, some monster or other, I suppose. I don't plan on investigating. My job is to go where the monsters aren't. Blosk was destroyed. Oh dear. And one of the shades was going between Blosk and Darman. Well, that's not good. Okay, well, that... You are standing outside the gates of the castle, Avernum's largest and most important, if unimaginatively named, building. This is the center of the government, where King Starus deals with the issues and problems of all the caverns of the land. The castle was built very early in the history of Avernum, when Micah, soon to be Avernum's first king, led a force to take the great cave from the savage Slizerakai. He called for this fortress to be built in the very center. Back then, Avernum didn't have much in the way of skilled craftspeople or building materials, but it did have several very powerful exiled wizards. It was their power that did most of the work at creating the castle. And that is why, even today, after years of renovations and expansions, the castle still looks more like it was grown than built. Wizards like Solberg and Linda shaped the castle out of living rock. Now this place is the command center of Avernum, and it is clearly very active. Spies, soldiers, and messengers run in and out, bringing news and carrying orders. For a moment you feel confused and overwhelmed by the level of activity. One official holding a clipboard is standing on the bridge over the chasm that rings the fortress. Perhaps he knows where you should go. Well, we will speak with him in the very next episode, because this episode has pretty much gone on long enough. Actually, you know what, I'm just going to take a quick run all around the outside of the castle, just to get it all mapped. Even though we know pretty much know what it's going to be like. I do it because I am me, and this is how I do things. So sue me. So yeah. Next episode, we're gonna go into the castle, speak with King Starus, and anyone else we can about whatever the hell is going on, and bring in the shard. This is going to be interesting. That'll be in the next episode. Till then, I am Chester44, that is Nova, Lear, and John, and Pyrrha. This has been an Avernum 4 Let's Play, and I shall see you all next time.